It's a Buka 600 and I'm rocking with All Urban Central. Let's go.
Say good morning, everybody. I just want to say this. Any black woman that got a baby by a black man that'll get online every day and go after your kid's father, you have to remember the things that you say about your children's father or your children's mother. You picked them. You laid down with that person. So as you talk about your children's mother and your father, you're actually talking about your children because they have the same chromosomes. Auntie T, I'm not fit to argue and go back and forth with no with porcelain toilet teeth T. Man, that got them. Come on, take them veneers out your mouth and do that tongue like you do. Let's up. You look like you a snake. That's why your tongue whistle like a lizard. I'm not finna go back and forth with you. I done said what I done said. When granddaddy say something, he don't argue with Mabel. Shut up, and you can go over there and talk to your mother. But I ain't getting no response to no hoe that's been well taken care of by a rich bitch that's mad and angry and disgruntled. And like I told you, producer, I'm not sitting down with no disgruntled and them two rotten ass hoes that's, yeah. Now, I'm out here working out. I ain't got time to argue with you, bitch. Child support payments gonna stop. Yeah. And your little boy about to go to college. He ain't gonna be able to focus.
Mr. Charleston White.
Yes, sir.
Check it out. Yo, it's a nice piece right here. You know how, like, if somebody, if they didn't make the jewelry, right, they'll talk smack about it.
Yeah.
But nah, this a quality piece right here. So
Already.
The fact that another black jeweler made it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth a lot. Like,
It cost me once I sent off the praise. Back at 23.
nah, it's heavy.
Yeah.
This shit's heavy.
And I'm here with Charleston White. And listen, we all know that mental health is very important in our community,
Very important.
specifically. So Charleston, I want you to speak to your opinion, your perspective on black mental health.
Black people dealing with PTSD. Our genetics from slavery don't really necessarily have a greater mental and psychological impact as it do compared to the conditions and the situations and circumstances that we're born into as babies. That's the root cause of mental illness, right?
Yes, sir.
What was mama and daddy doing during the pregnancy?
Correct.
What was mama's mental state like? What was her emotional state like? What was she addicted to?
Right.
So when I started working with today's youth over 15 years ago, I come through the juvenile system. I was an at-risk kid.
Yeah.
I think we suffered more from dealing with emotional intelligence, right? Not knowing how to process our emotions and separate thought from feeling.
Right.
This group of mentally ill children from birth.
I appreciate that.
Starting, man, you got to think, homie, the lack of prenatal care.
That's true.
The process of the proper development in the womb, that's where this shit starting from. And then mama cussing out daddy, bitch ass nigga, fuck you. So the baby is born into this hearing this, homie.
That's true.
So I started asking, well, what's the difference between today's kids coming through the juvenile system and us? They said today's children are suffering and battling with mental illness and substance abuse problems at 9 and 10 years old. So that's why we got little niggas popping pills, getting high, smoking weed, looking for a good feeling at such an early age because they self-medicating their mental illness problem that mama and them won't get diagnosed. Or if they do get diagnosed, they get misdiagnosed and over-medicated with not learning how to process the mental capacity of your brain, meaning critical thinking, emotional intelligence. So you got to be trained to do that, homie. So I grew up in a system that trained me how to do that. I had a psychologist, I had a psychiatrist who put me in an environment that focused and centered on first repairing the child, repairing the harm and the trauma. And after you repair the harm and the trauma, then you got to re-socialize. So yeah, mental health, that's what we battling with. Everybody crazy now. Mama and daddy looking at the kid crazy. Guess what? Them your chromosomes. Them your chromosomes.
That's true.
So nah, brother, let's exchange numbers.
Absolutely, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. I definitely appreciate you.